Dopamine. Yeah. I gotta figure out where I sit. So it's the. Ooh, what's up, man? Who's here? Is it Moose? No. What? Oh, what's up, Boz? Yeah, Boz. Um, the energy was low and I was on a high, and so you know, but first, yeah, yeah. Um, West Side. See, it works for my voice. Um, yeah. So I put a new hole there, so it's like hanging down until I made a hole by accident, a boo boo. So it's gonna. The thing is, this webcam doesn't pick it up well. So it looks really good in here, but on camera it looks like crap. And I got it at the lightest settings, like the dimmest settings. What's up, Moose? But that's why I need a better camera, just with a larger, like a DSLR type. Yeah, it just doesn't pick it up well. It's too. That's why I said, "Hey, Anna, I'll give you this camera." Moosich. What happened? Why did Kevin apologize to you? I don't know. Watch the stream. It's like I brought up something and I shared it in my group. Like, yeah, this is like maybe I couldn't explain it well. About the standard deviations and how everything changed in the 1970s because it was a lot of people were minorities that were considered retarded. But see, that was the proper terminology. It was called educably mentally handicapped. And so they had to lower the bar to 2 standard deviations, which is 70 and below. And that was all I was talking about. And whatever, if I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. Then some people say, oh, well, you had an air about you that you think you're better or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm just bringing up reality because I have conversations with other people offline and there's no sense of reality. And so sometimes you have to, be a little hard. And I think everybody, if you're a liberal, you're politically correct. That's the bottom line. You're not going to bring up anything that's going to rock the boat. But I like truth, okay? And you got to bring up truth sometimes. And that's it. And, a lot of people don't want to hear truth. They want to believe in their fantasy world. Like you, Boz, you live in a fantasy world. Let me be honest. You got a group? No, it's not my group. It's a secret group. So you think you're better than us? No. You missed the point. You missed the point. No, you missed the point. And it's culture. Like a lot of people say socioeconomic status, but it's culture. Listen, Big Shot, Billy Joel, Reaper. That's the thing. Like, people view you as you have an air about you. It's like, well, why isn't the world running the way, like, in this way Boz wants it to run? Because there's a reality about things that you don't want to hear. And it's very uncomfortable for you to hear. And then that's the way the world is. But you don't want to hear that. Because if so, you're racist. It's all BS, man. Got So here, I'm going to cover up my name, but this is the name of the seller. Sell one. They only sell one thing, and they got like thousands of it for whatever reason. Ziergis Rouge. And this is the vintage version. I'm wearing it right now, but I ran out. Okay, so let me open it. It's, let's see, $10 for free shipping. Okay. It's a nice size, actually, for $10. Don't tell me this isn't a sprayer. This is a splash. What a disappointment. I'm not a Givenchy fan also. I'm not either. It smells good. It smells really good. Oh, God, it smells real good. I might get a full bottle. I'm disappointed that this is, but it's good. It's got that note of cactus in it. And Anna even said one of her ex-boyfriends or husbands, I don't know, got it. It smells amazing. It's considered unisex, by the way. Well, come on, man. Shoot your shot, buddy. Shoot your shot. But I know how you are, Reaper. You're going to take this politically correct stand that you're better than me. It's like, I already know what you're going to do. You're the righteous guy. I'm the bad guy. Okay. It's nice. I might have to. Oh, it's so nice, man. But the issue is with Givenchy Ziergis Rouge is, I should be telling you, somebody. Oh, no politics. Sit down, talk. Listen to you. We're going to have a sit down. Well, I fucking dropped the link, motherfucker. Oh, I'm playing John Gotti. Yeah, cool. Honestly, Italian mafia movies were a big hit, and I think that genre kind of died. But I think, oh, you will choose the stream. Well, oh, whatever, man. Did Kevin tell you? Well, yeah, no, he just, I brought up a fact. He looked at it as racist, and, Fernando as well. And he is the voice of reason, and maybe you shouldn't bring that up on streams. But there are other people that I talk with, and they live in this land of delusion. And pretty much my point was, it was about Haiti and, the infrastructure and maintaining the infrastructure. That was all it was about. And then I brought up something else about how a certain group was like there were a lot in that class, which was called educably mentally retarded. There was 3 categories: educably, trainable, and profound, right? And it depended on the amount of standard deviations you were from the mean, which was 100. Real technical shit. This is, the way it is. 1990, yeah, the Matrix. Well, I brought it up, and in today's world, where we have to make everybody feel good, it's taboo to bring stuff like that up. So, what do you want me to forget the first 40 years of my life? Because society changed? Yeah, a lot of people are looking forward to this script. But, so I'm a boomer. I'm a genuine boomer. I don't share my age. Well, not like my birthday, since we have identity thieves out here. Thieves. Sorry. Yeah. I grew up. Yeah, you want to see something better? This is better. Hot Dominican chick with a rose in her mouth and a cigar. Mommy, El Negro. Oh, yeah, Mommy, El Negro. I got 3 scenes. Teddy Persico. Yeah, so a lot of people will look at people who have grew up in a different era as racist. It's just the way it is. But like, what are we supposed to change because society says we're supposed to change? And I think Trump is an old school liberal, and he's just like, why are we giving into all this bullshit? It's destroying countries. It's globalist. I know I turned a lot of people off there with that, but yeah, the EU. The EU is so great. But I grew up where countries were sovereign. They were proud of their heritage. They frowned upon immigrants. That's just the way it was. I went on a train to Paris when I was in the Air Force. France wasn't part of NATO at that point. They weren't part of NATO. They were their own sovereign nation. They weren't part of NATO. They weren't part of the Warsaw Pact. They were just France. And they had an armed person, which had a little submachine gun, right? And he's sitting between my friend and me. We weren't allowed to talk. And pretty much we just sat there and, we had our, American military ID. They didn't like that. They're like, where's your passport? No, we didn't have passports. And France frowned upon the U.S. They didn't like the U.S. And, I look back and I'm like, now you watch Kirk Katz. I do watch Kirk Katz. What's going on with France? What's going on with Paris? If you know, you know. I like how Neil focuses on topics that benefit his biased view of the world. Oh, that's your opinion. You never watched a Kurt Katz video, obviously. Pickpocket! It's not the same country as it was. Pickpocket! And now now this guy gets millions of views, right? So now he has this red paint, and I don't know, it's legit, where he sprays the pickpocketers with the red paint. Holy shit. I don't know how that you could do that, but it's called like identify a thief. Let me see if I can find a Kurt Katz video and I'll show you. Kurt Katz? Kurt Kaz, that's his name. Let's see. I gotta find Paris. Let me see. I don't know if this is a good one. Six million views. Paris has fallen. I'm not gonna show you. But he follows around pickpocketers. He's a South African. Would you think this is France? France isn't the same country. But all you weaklings out there who are afraid of being called racist are the ones that will have to suffer down the road, because you guys don't believe it. I know you don't believe it, but France will be 80 to 90% African. Okay? And that's just the way it is. And because back in 2026, you allowed this crap to go on so you could call Cuddles racist because you're weak and pathetic. That's the bottom line. Weak and pathetic. You just wanted to be part of the bigger group. And I won't be here. I'll be dead. Yeah. He has the most famous bodyguard. See, Moose, he doesn't give in to the BS. You guys are so stupid. Like I told you in Miami, right? In order to get a job, you got to be bilingual. But the Hispanics are nice people. They conform to the culture, especially the Cubans. They assimilate. So it's a good situation. But you're talking about people coming from a third world country who don't have a sewer system and don't have the infrastructure, and you're allowing them in. And when I'm dead, just say this: Cuddles is right. Cuddles was right. R.I.P. Cuddles was right. R.I.P. Remember that. Write it down. Yeah. AM's Cuban. You better be careful. Salvadori, Ferragamo, Aqua Essentia, Blue. Here we go. Hit the freaking link. Here's Mr. Politically Correct. Dude, you say this thing like, I hate black people. I'm like, that's the most stupid thing you could ever say. That's the most stupid thing you could ever say. I bring up reality. I bring up that Africa will take over France, and it's like, what do you mean I hate black people? Because the French aren't producing babies. They're not making babies anymore, right? What, I can't bring that up? Let me share something with you. Here's Germany. Here we go.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I'm an idiot, bro. I'm stupid. I say the stupidest things.
Mm-hmm.
I just joined, bro. What are we talking about? What's the topic?
Is this racist right here?
I can't see anything.
1 hour ago. Okay. Violent crime suspects in Germany. Okay.
Turks.
A 2024 report by Germany's Federal Criminal Police Office revealed that a Syrian or Afghan migrant was 10 times more likely to be a suspect of a violent crime compared to a German citizen. In that year, only 163 German citizens were suspected of violent crimes per 100,000 residents. Whereas,
dude, I apologized to you yesterday.
I didn't even give Vicegrad a like.
Bro, I gave you an apology in private, and then I publicly bowed my head and apologized.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you want?
That's it.
I apologized to you so many times, man.
So, will you join my? Will you join me in my racism?
Dude, you know what?
I'm not racist.
Dude, you want to do this? Let's do this.
You better not say the N-word.
Bro, I'm ride or die. Dude, you know me. I fucking love Carlos Crew. Whatever you want.
Kevin,
dude, who are we getting?
He says, when we're together and we're on the phone, you could just say the N-word whenever you want. I say, I don't say the N-word. What do you like?
Oh, dude, don't lie.
Don't lie. Okay, that's true.
Don't lie. You know you say the N-word nonstop.
Oh, you're lying. No, that's not true.
No,
I never. No,
dude.
No.
On hands to God, I've never heard you say the word.
No, I know. My mom would be rolling in her grave if I ever said the N-word. Trust me.
I know, bro.
For real. Like that. Don't play with that. You know. Here's Boz. He hates Trump and Netanyahu. No, my mom would. She would. I hate hip hop. Yeah. I'm racist because I hate hip hop.
Dude, Captain and Coke was freestyling on my stream yesterday. It was incredible.
It was a joke. What's up, Ken? Hey, Ken lost a lot of weight. Holy shit, he lost a lot of weight. You know Ken, right? Ken.
Yeah, Ken's shaving and BS.
He lost a lot of weight. Dude, the guy's like a bodybuilder now.
Oh, shit.
Like, unbelievable. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Hold
on.
Let's
go, Ken. Put a picture of him up.
Hold on. I gotta. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. K search.
Dude, I came here for the racism. I don't give a shit if Ken lost a bunch of weight.
KK. What? No, what's his name?
KKK.
Okay, hold on. We gotta. I don't know if he wants me to share, but like,
Share it, bro.
wait, hold on.
Share it. Show off that
Okay,
body.
okay, watch.
I can't see
Like,
shit, but I'm
okay,
assuming he's jacked.
I didn't put it up yet.
Put it up.
I don't know if he'll be upset.
Is Ken going to join us on our lynching?
Okay, there's no way you could look at a dude.
Dude, you name the ethnicity, you name the race, and I will fucking tear them apart. Just say it. Who do you want me to get, Cuddles?
Look at how good he looks. He even shaved his arms like a bodybuilder.
I
I would never shave
shit.
my arms, but like, you know, he did it. It looks like he shaved his arms. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
Who do you want to get, bro?
Well, he's up on screen, but you can't see it. That's what
Ken looks like. Let's get the Puerto
like.
Ricans.
He used to be a fat fuck like me.
Dude, let's get the Puerto Ricans.
Adam's Puerto Rican. We Puerto Ricans are off.
That's why, dude. I'm sick of this shit. It's people like Aram coming to this country, using our tax dollars, doing nothing but smoking crack, taking our jobs. I'm sick of them. Kick them out.
You talk about it as if it's a joke.
What, the Puerto Ricans?
No, about taking our jobs.
Dude, it's not a joke. The Puerto Ricans take our jobs. Like, do you know how many ACs I didn't install because a Puerto Rican guy got there first and underbid me?
Oh, dude.
I was like, yo, it'll be $4,000. This Puerto Rican guy came in here and he was like, $50, I'll get it done. How am I going to compete with that? God damn Puerto Ricans, bro.
Oh my God.
Who are we getting next?
What? Wait, hold on. Did Boss say he has the highest IQ in Fragcom?
Yes, that's a fact.
Holy shit.
And I won't hear none of it, dude.
Incel quotient? What does that mean?
Intelligence quotient.
Oh, I thought it meant incel quotient.
No.
Oh, God.
Who are we getting next, bro? The Irish?
What
do the Irish ever do for
Captain
us?
and Coke. That's Captain and Coke.
Yeah, well, fuck. Irish, what? You think we wouldn't have had potatoes otherwise?
No.
What? Bailey's Irish cream?
Thank God for French fries, man. They invented the potato.
That's a Belgian thing, I think.
We wouldn't even have potatoes if it wasn't for them. Potatoes never would have grown. We would have never.
The Irish are overrated. They didn't do nothing. but you know what? They have that movie Rudy.
Oh yeah.
Right? What'd they ever do? Make Semtex popular?
What's Semtex?
It's the bomb the IRA used to use.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Who are we getting next?
Not the Jews.
Let's get them too, bro.
Let my people go, man.
Dude, let's get the Jews next. Yo, you want to know my real gripe with the Jews?
Mm-hmm.
The food sucks.
You never had potato latkes?
Bro, latkes, gefilte fish.
Yeah. Whoa.
Dude, the best Jewish food is just Palestinian food. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, like Jewish. I'll agree with you on that. I like bagels, cream cheese, and lox, but I don't know if it's considered a Jewish food or the Reuben. You know, like the sandwich.
I think the Jews just like that food. I don't think they. Hi, can I have a medium regular, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. That's all.
With any donut muffin cookies?
No, thank you. Thank you so much, my dear.
They speak English. I thought they would, like in Canada. They speak English first. I thought they spoke French.
No, that's in Quebec.
Oh, okay. I need some more coffee, man. You want to hold the stream down?
I'm holding it down, bro. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be anti-Semitic as fuck. Like if you step away,
dude, they had a group called the Southern Poverty Law Center, right?
Yeah.
SPLC, right?
Where was this, in New York?
It's just like they used to be like the stars on MSNBC and CNN.
Yeah.
No, so listen to me without interruptions. Okay, so they were sort of like the liberal heroes. You know, there was a guy that would go on and say, you know,
good morning.
We fight anti-Semitism, right? So they were getting money, but there's no racism. Okay, very, very, very little supply of racism. So they were actually paying off the KKK and white supremacists to be more involved because they had to prove that racism is alive.
Oh, dude, now I know where you get all your money from.
No. So what I'm saying is
you've been paid off by the Southern Poverty Law Center.
All right, let me speak without Kevin here. He's not even turning his camera on. Yeah, so the SPLC actually they paid off real racists to prove that racism is real in America. Okay, that's it. Okay, here we go.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Hey, Cuddles crew, bro. Cuddles crew. Hey, AM is Puerto Rican, right?
I don't know. I think he's Cuban.
We need to get everyone's race, ethnicity, religion. We need to figure this out. We need to make sure we have everybody's ethnicity so that we can marginalize them as much as possible. So Dave is an Australian. Boz is a Norwegian Bosnian.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis is Croatian. AM is Puerto Rican. Aram is Puerto Rican. Good. Let's start a race war.
Okay, so here, the Department of Justice, before it was all a bunch of liberal articles that the Republicans are lying, this and that, right? So now, just listen to me now.
All right, I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
All right.
Later, brother.
This is it. So the top stories for the Southern Poverty Law Center are mainly like liberal leaning outlets, right? But so finally, we're getting a real article by the Department of Justice, April 21st, 2026. Federal grand jury charges Southern Poverty Law Center for wire fraud, false statements, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. So, like MSNBC every day. Oh, Rachel Maddow. Here we got we have this guy from the Southern Poverty Law Center because racism is real. Between 2014 and 2023, the SPLC secretly funneled more than $3 million in donated funds to individuals who were associated with the various violent extremist groups, including the KKK, Aryan Nations, and Nationalist Socialist Party of America. And so the Democrats are saying, oh, they were like informants. I don't know. So the whole thing is there wasn't a supply of racism. So they had to prove racism is still alive and well. Yeah, racist game. After stream, Neil will be placed on SPLC list. This is how stupid you are, Boz. because you believe everything. It's not true. This is the idiocy we have in the world. Okay. Oh God, it's so easy to throw a statement out there, but it's so idiotic and ignorant to say this in 2026. But many people will agree with you, and so you have a bunch. It's like a hive mind. It's a hive mind, and then they have these people that go after ICE, and they don't let them do their jobs because you see the ICE as like the KKK. I see the ICE as enforcing the laws. It's in the name, ICE enforcement. I wanted to have a nice peaceful stream, but it's just a shame that we have so many ignoramus socialists in our country that believe in certain things. And you can't argue with them because they're going to be stupid, and they're going to be stupid for the rest of their lives. Yes, boss, you. And yeah, if I find out I'm dating a woman and she's a socialist, that's it. See, here's something I brought up to in Kevin's stream, but he didn't want to listen to me. Okay, who was benefiting off of the transatlantic slave trade? Okay, the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, outlawed the transatlantic slave trade because he felt the morality of the United States was being taken away. Like, why would we agree with this? But who was benefiting off of that? The Africans were benefiting. They were the ones selling, and we needed people to crop, to to cultivate the land. Okay, and then we had something called the Civil War. I mean, we're living in a different world now. I'm sitting in an air conditioned apartment, enjoying nice amenities. I could go to my refrigerator, which refrigerators weren't even invented back then. And I'm going to talk about people who didn't have all these amenities and needed to get shit done. That's just the way it was, man. It was a different era. It was a different time. It was a different world. And if you ever read a story called, it's not a story, it's a biography. Booker T. Washington, Up from Slavery. He will tell you that the slaves were treated very well, but only 1% of Americans owned slaves. Okay, so it's not like everybody owned slaves. It was 1%, the elite. Okay, so that's another misnomer. Like everybody, no, it was the top 1%. So there's a lot of fallacies that just get thrown out there, and if you agree with them, you're in the hive mind, right? Because you're an idiot. And remember Black Lives Matter? Patricia Cullors, She took all your money, you dummies. She took it all. Bought $1 million homes because you wanted to feel righteous. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm upset with the hive mind who all feel good. We're good people. We're good people. That guy's a bad guy. But you know, it was a different world. It was a different world back then. That's all. You can't but the stories now that are created, you know, like there's different stories that are just false, you know, and it's to garner sympathy. It's a lie, you know. Thank God, you know, the US documented everything. But yeah, if you want to get educated, there's a book. Booker, instead, you want here's the truth of the matter. Nobody will read it because you guys are ignorant. And you want to stay ignorant. And you want to believe you're good. Here's the book. Read the book. Read it and weep. I thought this was supposed to be a peaceful stream. Up from slavery. You can learn something. Instead of your bullshit. Originally published in 1901. Okay? Autobiography. Believe your fake stories about Israel and slavery and everything else. Anyway, I'm done here. Let me see if there's anything interesting here. Oh, yeah, not on equality. Yeah, they were considered 3/5 a human being. Or they weren't considered 3/5 a human being. They only had 3/5 of a vote. Oh, God. Yeah. Hello? Drop the link for Boz. You live in a fantasy. Dude, who lives in a fantasy world? Somebody that's worked their whole life or somebody that's stayed home living off mommy? Yeah.
You hear me?
Oh, he likes Poor Louis. In lighter news, see, there we go. Green glass full kind of lightened up the mood. He likes Poor Louis now. I hate it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Thank you for lighting up the mood, Green Glass.
Hey, Cuddles.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, man.
Yeah.
I really do. I really love you, bro.
Okay, so
you're a good guy.
The slaves were treated very well.
Hey, can we change the subject for a second?
No,
just for a second. You can come back to
book.
it.
Read the book, and
I'm not going to read it, dude. Can
I'm
we just
going
talk about
off
something
of
else?
an autobiography by Booker T. Washington.
Yeah. Hey, bro, can we talk about something else for a second?
Who was actually alive. who was actually a slave. Yeah, go ahead.
How you doing, bro?
All right.
What's going on? In a bad mood?
Am I going to agree with Kevin Moneyburner, who didn't live during slavery, or am I going to take like who has more credibility, Booker T. Washington or Moneyburner or
Booker T.
Boz?
Washington, bro. Booker T.
Better
Washington, hands
fucking
down.
believe it.
Better believe it, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
dude, how you doing, man? What's going on?
No, you kind of started a stream just attacking me,
Okay.
and
I actually, so Carlos, I actually rewatched my stream, and I didn't attack you at all. Like, so what happened was Caboose highlighted to me, like, dude, you shouldn't treat your friends like that. And I'm like, dude, you're so right. And that's why I apologized to you, and then I apologized to you publicly. So I rewatched the stream. Let me finish here. And I didn't attack you at all. I was just arguing your points. I didn't make any like personal remarks. I was just arguing your points on that stream about Haiti. And then later on, you came in and you were defensive and you were talking over me. You said "fuck you" a bunch of times. You said that I'm virtue signaling, and you insulted me. And then I made a comment about inconsequentiality, which was harsh. That's the part I really regret. So I'm sorry I said that. But dude, I wasn't attacking you from the get-go. It wasn't until you came in defensive and insulting me and telling me fuck you, that I made that comment. So I'm sorry for saying that, bro, because you're my friend. I shouldn't treat you like that. But dude, nothing new happened on that stream you did with John. Like, you've been saying these things for years. Like, it is what it is. Like, that's your belief, dude. I still accept you and love you.
I wish Haiti would get their act together.
But yeah, I'm not really interested in talking about politics with you, man.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to see how you're doing, bro.
Somehow, Dominican Republic is doing
upset.
a lot better.
Huh?
Somehow, Dominican Republic, which is on the same island of Hispaniola, they're doing a lot better.
Well, they have a lot of tourism, right? The Dutch and the Germans and the Canadians and the Americans.
Why is it their tourism in Haiti?
I think the beach line is a lot better in the Dominican.
No, because there's a lot of violence.
Yeah. Well, violence usually results from poverty, right? Just like in the States, the lowest SES, socioeconomic status neighborhoods are more prone to violence, and poverty usually
You
is
ever,
a
you
result
ever,
of,
you ever visit a small town in Alabama?
no. I have visited small towns in Virginia, though.
They're poor. They're sitting out on their patio, on their on their rocking chair.
Yeah. You mean those neighborhoods that are
chewing tobacco?
Point? Oh, you mean there's no violence? Is that what your point is?
With their chickens in the backyard.
Like Juan?
What chickens?
Well, dude, actually, I'm not trying to argue with you, but since you bring that up, if you look up the meth addiction and the fentanyl addiction in those
I agree.
Alabama,
yeah, there's a big
and which also leads to
issue.
Theft and robbery and domestic violence.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah, and also if you look up Alabama, there's actually a lot of bad things happening in those impoverished areas you're talking about. So there is a lot of violence and murder and just I can send you, like, there's a guy named Santino or I forget his name, but he's a YouTuber.
I agree with what you're saying.
Look, I think the point you were trying to make is like these white neighborhoods in America, they don't have any violence, even though they're poor.
No, of course there's violence.
But there is violence because I think we can both agree that a lack of education and poverty will lead to crime, right? And the point I was making on my stream, if you really want to talk about it, was not that.
The socioeconomic status point is kind of blown out of proportion.
Sorry, Neil. If we're gonna have a conversation,
okay, go ahead.
No, no, dude, I'm really not trying to be like patronizing or arrogant. But if we're
Mhm.
gonna have a conversation, we need to let each other speak. It's not, I'm
Okay.
not arguing with you. We're just
Okay,
both talking
dude,
about
dude,
something.
I don't need a lecture every time. Just like spit it out. Like honestly, it's like
But
annoying.
well, it's even more annoying when you try to talk over me every single time I talk, right? Like
But
I'm
you
trying to
spend
get to the
5 minutes in a diatribe and then you didn't say anything, and it's like, okay, well,
that's not
time's
true.
up.
It may seem that I
Like
haven't said anything
like
because you're not listening.
you're on the clock.
All right, Neil, I'll talk to you later, bro. You're being rude.
You're on the clock.
You're being really rude, bro.
Can I reclaim my 60 seconds? You're on the clock, just like Congress. Oh my God. 5 Banaka goons. There we go. Well, in the form of reparations. And yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh. I hear birds chirping. Must be outside. Anyway. Thank you for watching. I think I'm done here. No, okay. Here's the issue, and I love Kevin, but it's like a whole big diatribe about like, dude, you're interrupted, blah 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 blah. But the thing is, like, it's like I'm not a little kid. It's like I'm being reprimanded for 5 minutes, and he wants to speak, but it's like, okay, 5 minutes went by, and all I heard was a reprimand. It's like, yeah, when you're in Congress, you're on the clock. It's just like it's too much. It's too much. That's just my opinion of that. It's like, okay, I don't need to hear the whole spiel about how I don't let him speak and this and that and blah blah blah. It could go on for like 10 seconds max, but it goes on for like a long time. It's like, dude, I'm tired, man. It's like, okay, I've heard this spiel before. It's like, you know who I am. You're on the clock, right? Just like Congress. Mm. He reprimands you too, Boz. You're all like representatives. You want to come on, Boz? Oh, since we lost, I said everything I had to say. You could come on here and talk about everybody you hate, and tell us why. There you go. This is going to be a chance for Boz to, and I don't have to say anything. I could just sit back, make another cup of Nespresso. Okay, for 5 minutes. You could talk about everybody you hate. You could talk about the stream you deleted if you want. I'm not going to ask you any questions. It's your show. I'll put you on full screen if you want while I'm making some coffee. So come on. I'm waiting for you. What do you think of the couch, Boz? Look at that. See, I love this couch. The leather is really nice. Oh shit.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm tired of that I last night they streamed, so it woke me up, of course, and then yeah, it took me some time to get to sleep, fall asleep again. Yeah, Kevin and the others were streaming. Yeah,
You feel better?
yeah, I'm just tired, of course, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you mean feel better about, yeah, I do feel better about the whole thing with Kevin, and yeah,
You felt like you were being treated unfairly? I could tell you, I
yeah. I
felt like
mean,
I was just treated unfairly because I had to listen to a spiel, and if I said anything, I was interrupting, and then the
yeah,
spiel started over.
that's Kevin. Yeah,
And yeah, but like I don't feel like, dude. You know how old I am? I'm a
yeah,
senior citizen. I don't need to hear a spiel. I'm not 10 years old.
yeah. No, I just lost it when he started comparing me to Big T. I'm like, okay, fuck you, man. Big T. Seriously, the guy's, the guy's seriously like, I don't even know what word to use. He's got serious mental issues, right? I mean,
Well, they would have called him
the R word.
educably mentally handicapped.
Yeah,
Back in the 90s, maybe 2000s, they would have called him educably mentally retarded. When I graduated, that was the term.
yeah. I mean, the guy is like, like a child basically in his head, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. I'm like, I'm so not a child in any way. And well, I mean, yeah, he got angry because I was talking, again about the thing. Even though I was really joking, but it's not a good. I agree, guys. It's not a good way to joke about, the thing about,
Hmm.
how do you call that? Yeah, whatever, unaliving, whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah. So no, but I understand people are fed up with this whole thing. With me and Dahlia and the whole thing again, of course. But no, I mean, he means well, but his method isn't always that good. I mean, that right? Yeah, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, and he was kind of giving me a hard time when about the package when I was really kind of going through something, around back then with my mother still being there, in the hospital, and yeah, it's just an unfortunate set of events. That whole thing with that, yeah, package. Yeah. Hello.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah.
It's
No.
your show right now. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
Just.
I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm not
Mm,
gonna judge you in any way.
yeah.
I,
It's
I'm
just I don't understand how people just they kept treating me like everything was fine. I mean, some of them anyway. It just took them a long time to realize. It wasn't until I started really having like these kind of mental breakdowns and fits of rage, till they
Mhm.
finally realized, okay, there's something is wrong, definitely with him. Yeah, I mean, but it's been just a really pretty hard year, like for me. I mean, especially with these streams, in Streamlife, and yeah, it's just. Uh, I took a break, but it wasn't a very long break, and it was a fourth break, really, in March, and then I came back because I needed to, communicate with people, and then yeah. But later on, I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have come back yet, Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah. So, I want to talk politics. I don't really, I don't. People think I don't know anything about American politics. It's not true, but maybe I don't know that much, of course, as you or someone that lives over there. But
You hear about it from a certain perspective.
Yes, yeah, I do. And what I know, of course, very well about is what happens, Trump and all that stuff, now in Iran, and yeah. So what I hear is that he's losing a lot of support over there in USA, and I mean, I follow people like Megan Kelly, for instance, who talks a lot about these things, of course, and
You know the Straits of Hormuz?
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
what do you think about the Straits of Hormuz?
I mean, Iran has the control, right? I mean, over that. I mean, it belongs to them, right? So it's the same as with Turkey and that Black Sea passage. Yeah, Bosphorus. They can close it, they can deny. People like the Russians, for instance, they have denied the Russians passage because they wanted to use it in a bad way, I guess. And so the same thing applies for them, for like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Iran's really thing to deny or approve people, yeah,
Hmm.
others to, yeah,
Yeah.
go there.
And we have the Panama Canal. Like
Yeah,
now, you go through Somalia, they're going to try and raid your ship, right?
right.
So
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff going on, but people just want to say, "Oh man, the gas prices are high,"
yeah,
because they're short sighted. They're not aware of all these other things that are factors.
yeah. It's true, yeah. Well, it doesn't affect me. I don't drive. I mean, it affects many other people, of course. The gas prices. So, yeah. I mean, no, I've been thinking about something else though, about the economical, the Wall Street crash 2008. I'm starting to think that might have been like something that someone kind of engineered, on purpose, because after that it gave how do you say, way to a lot of bad stuff, and a lot of
Mhm.
like
Well, I
Iran.
think where they went wrong was they bailed out the banks, but
Yeah,
at that point, I guess the talking point was too big to fail. But it was like I saw the price. Like, okay, so I'm a boomer, whatever. If you looked at the housing prices in the '90s, they were very reasonable.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden, the prices just kept going up and up and up and up and up. It's like,
yeah,
what the hell? It ain't worth that much, right? And yeah, it was
yeah,
it was because they were giving. It used to be you have to, if you want to buy a property, you have to put 20% down, right? Then they did away with it, and so they called it, what was it? Not the Glass Steagall, but the one before that. The Community Reinvestment Act, the Community Reinvestment Act. And so they said, well, a lot of black people can't afford housing. So this is not like made up racist. This is real shit. Okay, this is the thing that people don't understand. Race is a big issue in politics. It's a big issue, and
yeah,
there's a reality. But if I talk about it, it's like because people are in their stupid little fucking bubble, right?
yeah,
Like the people from fucking Montreal are idiots. Let me just say that. And she might be an idiot too. I don't know because we've never had a conversation about that. But the Community Reinvestment Act was uh, passed by, I think, Bill Clinton. No, it was Graham Leachy Biley Act. Um, well, anyway, so
yeah.
not enough black people owned property. So
Mm,
they come out with something where you put 0% down and you could move into a property. And the way amortization works is like, it's like a lot of what do you call it? Not the principal, but the interest, right? And it just amortizes, right? But the thing is, so they were buying. Like I know people that didn't work that were buying $1 million houses. They weren't really worth $1 million, but when the price was $200,000, they couldn't put 20% down. So all this, so racism and race is a big part of politics. So what caused the crash? Partly because they wanted to get black people into homes. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, because they wanted to get black people into homes. And that's the fucking bottom line truth, factual. I'll have to fucking do another stream because Kevin's going to say, no, that's not true. Fucking research the Graham-Briley Act. Research the Community Reinvestment Act. Research Glass-Steagall. I fucking know about this shit. It's like, dude, fucking a news trying to fucking, dude, I know all about protectionism and tariffs and subsidies. It's like you're fucking uneducated. But because you sound smarter, you're going to fucking, people are going to agree with you because they're fucking hive-minded idiots. We got a lot of hive-minded idiots in this world. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, in that Wall Street movie, the second one, the leverage was turned into the big villain, that was like behind the whole thing, that led to
you saw the movie The Big Short?
Yeah, that too also. I saw that one, and the other one, Margin Call. Yeah, Margin Call was good too.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. But but that it was all about getting minorities to own properties. That's how it all started. That's how it all started.
Interesting.
And at a certain point, the banks were too big to fail, right? And so Obama bailed them out, right? And whatever. I mean, we could have had a Great Depression or whatever, but it started with the idiots who were like, we want to get black people into properties. The whole beautiful thing about everybody is equal. It started with that theory, and it turned into, whoa, holy shit! Like you're gonna let people into properties with 0% down, But it all started with a pipe dream. It was all a fucking pipe dream. Okay.
Well,
and that's why I don't believe in all this. There's always a hidden thing that you don't know about. Like with this SPLC, I showed you who they were, right? Southern Poverty Law Center. They were actually recruiting KKK members.
Wow.
Because there isn't racism in the fucking country. There isn't, Boz. Nobody's fucking racist. Maybe nobody's racist. There's generalities. There's okay, you see a couple guys with their pants down, you walk across the street, I mean, it's kind of common sense stuff, but they want to prove that racism is a big deal. And that's the whole liberal ideology.
But
it's all a fucking big fake. It's a
false villain. I mean,
it's a false villain.
Yeah, because if you just blame on racism, then people were not going to look at the other things that are more important. Actually, there are bigger problems.
But race, you get all the idiots when they talk about race. You get all the idiots that from Montreal. Okay, the Montreal morons, right? He, him. What are your pronouns? She, her. They're all idiots, because they're uneducated and they want to believe this is, like equity and equality and all. But they're just stupid. It's like there's no basis for what you believe in. What I believe in, there's basis. Because I'm a fucking Ashkenazi Jew that's better than everybody else. Say that. I'm just joking.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you look at the, I mean, I
That's
was
what
gonna
people
say,
see. Like I'm trying to act like I'm better than everybody else. No,
yeah.
because there's facts involved, but people don't want to accept the facts.
Well, yeah, it's not good. I mean, even here, like you got laws that are like, I heard of there's a law which under which a white person here cannot accuse a non-white of racism. That there's that kind of law.
Of course, because
Yeah.
they want to change the world. The United Nations. It's also we want to act the victim so we could get better. It's like what's going on with all this immigration? It's fucking crazy. And
Yeah.
now the people who are suffering are the people from the UK because they're 2 years ago when I was talking about this, we're too chicken shit to go out in the streets and talk about this because
Yeah.
racism was such a big deal and they didn't want to be considered racist. But it's like,
Yeah, Europe,
dude,
Europe.
it's about, see, the thing is, it's all about domination. It has nothing to do with racism. It has give these people a guilty conscience and we can take over their fucking country because
Yeah,
you're
man,
fucking
like,
idiots. Because people like Kevin, who's a fucking moron. Yeah, I said it. And I ain't fucking apologizing. He's a fucking social justice warrior who just wants to believe in his ideology.
well, I
Fuck
mean,
Kevin.
sometimes you gotta disagree. It's just, it's important not to let it get ugly and call each other names, of course. I mean, but no, what was I gonna say now? Well, yeah, I mean, 2000 Europe, I mean, especially Western Europe, was a really great place to live. But now, oh my God, yeah, it's so nuts. It's been swamped,
Yeah.
by all these immigrants and like,
When you
so
believe
much
in Kevin's
crime.
ideology, that's what
Yeah,
happens.
so much crime, like,
When, yeah.
delinquency and yeah, terrible, terrible.
Yeah, that's why I showed the crime stats of Germany. Nobody wanted to see that, right? No, that was bad. They didn't want to see that.
Yeah.
They wanted to see something pleasant and
I mean, even here, like we had a couple of episodes with some youngsters, like of immigrant origins, trying to, or they did kind of. One did detonate the bomb, and the other one tried to, but he was stopped in time. Thank goodness. So there's this kind of group, like a terrorist group or something. I mean, it's crazy. It's not even Islamic or anything. It's just fucking, anarchist
yeah,
stuff. So
Antifa.
yeah, it's scary, really. So no, Europe is ruined, man. I mean, only like
Because they're
maybe
anti.
Bosnia, which is not in EU or anything. So there, I mean, even there you have immigrants, but not too many anyway. But it's gonna get there eventually too. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, yeah.
when it's too late and you know if South Africa doesn't, this is a fucking genius. You think I'm going to listen to somebody like a liberal from Montreal, or I'm going to listen to fucking a genius like Elon
No,
Musk?
and
If South
Anna's
Africa
gonna be
doesn't change
pissed.
its super racist apartheid 2.0 laws, the country must be sanctioned. All the politicians in South Africa who push their viciously racist laws, black people, should be sanctioned, barred from travel, declared criminals, and have their international assets seized. Because the most racist people in the world are black people. Okay,
Well,
this isn't 1965. Okay, it turned around, and I agree with Elon Musk. There are now more anti-white and anti-Asian laws in South Africa than anti-black laws under apartheid. Racism is wrong no matter who is against. It is against. Let me fucking read that for fucking Kevin again. There are more anti-white and anti-Asian laws in South Africa than anti-black laws under apartheid. Okay, so we're not living in fucking 1965. We're living in 2026.
Yeah,
So
it's been like
your talking points are old, antique.
30, 32 years since Mandela first came to power and all that,
Yeah.
and blacks
As a
came
black
to.
South African citizen, I agree with Elon Musk. Not only Black Lives Matter, but all lives matter because at the end of the day, we're all human. Yeah. South
I mean,
Africans should stand up and take over their country.
in the 1980s, South Africa was one of the richest countries in the world. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. I know their currency, the rand, it was almost as strong as the dollar. That's what I read. I mean, so and now, yeah, it's not good really. The economics is not. That's what I hear anyway.
Yeah.
They are not doing well at all.
Yeah. They preach out these things. Jim Crow. Do you know who Jim Crow was?
Well, I heard about that. The
Not a
laws,
real person, by the way.
not a real person, no, just the laws. Yeah.
No, it was from the 19th century, I believe. He was like a character that was like like a white actor who did blackface or whatever. But
Oh,
like people actually believe there's a such person as Jim Crow. There's no such person as Jim Crow. It's all antique stuff that they want to push
yeah,
because people who go against it could be labeled easily as a racist. And that's the power they have. But you got to stand up against it like Elon Musk. He doesn't give a fuck. Elon Musk doesn't care. He's like, you know what? You want to say I'm racist because you're an idiot? Because you're uneducated and ignorant?
yeah.
They love to throw
It's
that thing about being uneducated and ignorant. But the bottom line is, I'm a lot more educated than Kevin on this subject. But he will say, oh, you're ignorant and educated. These are the two terms they throw out: uneducated and ignorant. But fucking Anuj didn't know fucking jack about tariffs. But he wanted to be the fucking pro on that topic. I'm like, dude, you can't fucking outsmart me because I know these topics. I fucking studied them. Okay.
yeah.
But of course, people are going to agree with news because they're fucking liberals, right? And that's how it is.
I used to watch this guy on YouTube. He was black. I think his name was David Brown or
I love
something.
you, Montreal morons cuddles us away with women. Oh
Hey,
shit!
listen, there was this guy I used to watch,
There we
David
go.
Brown maybe or something. I think his name was, and he was black, but he just
You're
really,
my friend now, Kevin.
he was
I'm
very
done with it.
very
There we go.
real. This guy, David Brown. I think he maybe would have. I think he was like an American football player because he had these helmets around in a football, in his room where he was. But anyway, he would call these actors like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, all these Meryl Streep who are famous for their left wing politics. He would call them white liberal slave masters. That was interesting. And that made me think because they are always very like pro-black and these people. Well, but that's just on the surface, really. I think, yeah. In reality, they are just. I don't know, man. But this guy, he was black, but he was really like down on blacks in the USA and
Yeah,
stuff.
because of course the argument is I'm attacking all people of a certain color, and
Mm,
I'm not. I'm not attacking all people of a certain color. I can't attack, people like, doctors, lawyers, somebody that's doing very well in life. It's, it's
yeah,
just the hive mind where they want to speak Ebonics and they want to take over South Beach and start like going crazy. And so it's all about the hive mind. It has nothing to do with decent people who have a job and work. It's a hive
Yeah.
mind. It has nothing to do, like, if I talk about black people, I'm not talking about Caboose, not because he isn't black, because he is black, but it's a
Yeah.
hive mind of pro blackity black. Yeah. And
Yeah, I
they
said
they
he's not really black.
anybody that talks about everything is racist are pro blackity black.
Yeah, in there, but these like white, liberals they are just playing for the crowd. I
Oh,
mean, they what? Like they are just virtue signaling basically. That's all it is. So like there are so many now. Brie Larson, for instance, I can't stand that. Her, what's
because
going on?
I love Jaconda.
Oh, Jaconda is here.
Yeah, but will we ever? I could probably like survive a marriage with her. After a little while, though, she gets sick of me
Oh,
because she'd be like, okay, we would have the policy of no politics, but like I could get into it and it's part of my life.
yeah.
Okay, when I
Well,
say Jaconda, you say forever. Okay, let's play this game, boss. Jaconda,
forever.
there you go.
Hi, Jaconda.
She's my obsession. Oh god.
Brie Larson is soulless and dead behind the eyes. Yeah.
No, but there's a lot a lot of things that I bring up that are actually factual because it's not just saying things to be a good human. But
Yeah.
I'm a good human. I've never hurt anybody or murdered somebody or whatever. We're all good humans. I know you're saying you're better than everybody else here. I mean, you've never murdered anybody. You never stole
No.
from anybody. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So Kevin's never stole from anybody. Kevin's never hurt
Yeah.
anybody. So like,
Thank goodness we didn't need to anyway.
no, but what I'm saying is Kevin's a good guy. A little misinformed and manipulative.
He's a good guy. Yeah. He cares.
Misinformed and manipulative too, because Kevin is a better speaker than me, and
Yeah.
Kevin is more influential than me in the way he speaks. Like Anuj is very influential in the way he speaks. I don't have that. That's one thing I don't have is I have the facts on my side, but I don't have that way of persuasiveness on my side. So what I do is I'll bring it up and
Well, everybody wants to be able to influence people, who matter to you anyway, like people who you like and love, and you don't want some asshole to have an influence on them, right? Someone you don't like. So
and when I talk about Montreal morons, I'm not talking about Anna. Let me clear that up. I saw there was a convention in Montreal, and Anna, I'm not referring to you. So in case you thought I was referring to you, that's a lie. There was a convention, unless you were at the fucking convention, Anna. Let me be honest with you. So they were all like standing up to the microphone, and they say, "Please state your pronoun." And hi, my name is John, I'm a queer, bisexual, indigenous.
Bisexual, indigenous.
That's like, that's their whole thing. Next, like if you're queer, you're like higher up on the list.
Yeah,
like
woke list.
Hi, my name is Sherry, and I'm a lesbian, queer, non-binary,
Yeah,
and yes,
gender fluid.
gender fluid. Give me some more stuff. I already had that stuff. I'm a non-binary, gender fluid.
Yeah, that non-binary thing I don't get. What the fuck is that? I mean,
Dude,
what does it mean?
yeah, but like people in this realm, do you think they know about Glass-Steagall? Do you think they know about the Community Reinvestment Act? No, they're in their own little stupid bubble.
It's like today I'm a butch man, I go and chop wood, and then tomorrow I'm a woman, like I wear a dress. Well, how the fuck does that work? Non-binary.
Yeah,
I know, I used to follow, I still kind of follow this woman that is like, she suddenly started identifying as non-binary after, she broke up with her, boyfriend and whatever. And then, like, she started dressing up as a man, and oh my god, like, I couldn't understand that, like, one day she was so proud, she showed everybody, she took a picture, she got it on her driver's license that she was non-binary, said that. So I'm like,
so like, you don't think a woman could all of a sudden be a man, or a man could be a woman, just because society says if you're a man, you could turn into a woman, right? And then you could go into the woman's bathroom, and then like you could like be a peeper, go into the woman's bathroom and
yeah, some men,
like,
maybe.
What about the women who were born women?
Listen,
what about the women who are born women, and they see a woman with a penis come in the shower with them, and they say, "Excuse me, I am a woman."
I mean, before we had transvestites, like, right?
Yeah, I like to say transvestites too. Yeah,
that was it. But now, no, you cannot say that. It's transgender, not transvestite. Even though it's not the same thing, really.
Neil,
this is what I love about Boz. This is the side of Boz that I love about Boz, because he thinks practical.
Yeah.
Except the liberal side, I'm not really like. I'm like, okay, he's misinformed. He listens to one side of the news, which is like the international news, which doesn't really speak highly of Trump. Orange man bad. Yeah.
Neil, can I interrupt for 1 minute, and then I'm going to jump off, so I'm not going to take up your time.
Yeah.
So real quick, just for Anna. There's a lot of kidding around. That's what it is. It's not serious. Please don't take it serious. When you say I'm not happy and all this other stuff, it's just a stream. Everybody likes Anna. There's no hatred.
I love Anna.
Nothing. There's none of this. Like she's a liberal. She saw none of this. Right? She just and by the way, and if she was, she's allowed to have her opinion.
I would still love her if she was a liberal.
Yes. So please, Anna, don't make it more than it is.
But like, that doesn't take away my love for her and buying her a plane ticket and buying her perfume.
Yeah.
And
sometimes the best sex is angry sex. You know what I mean?
Angry sex.
You hate fuck each other. You know what I mean?
But we just piss each other off. No, it doesn't mean I love her any less, but we'll be doing a lot more fighting. Because I'm not going to let her get her way, even though she's an alpha female. I'm going to speak my fucking mind, and she may not like that.
She might not.
She won't like it. She said in the chat, "I am not happy," but I will still love her, and I will not love her any less. But we will argue about this, and she will be like, "You know what? I'm done talking to you right now." and play her little moody game. Well, not her moody game. Women
don't
all
be
play
moody.
the
Yeah, that's the other thing. Don't be
women
moody.
all play the moody game. Women
Come
all play the
on, there's
moody
not- this
game.
is
I'm
what
not
it is.
fucking.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yesterday. They play the moody
Yeah.
game.
Don't
That's
pout.
what they
Don't
want
pout.
to tell
We love
you.
The
you.
moody game is like I played the moody game a million times in
Oh
life.
yeah, you know, could you see like you're in a relationship and she just gets moody and you're like, "What's the matter?"
Oh, it's
she
gonna
won't
happen.
answer you.
Did I say it was going to be a rocky road? Like,
Yeah,
you know, you
yeah.
fall in love with a woman and it's like she believes in completely opposite things that you believe in. That's going to be a rocky road. It's not going to be a smooth ride, man.
Yeah, Anna doesn't like being
Anna,
told
just relax. Everybody's having fun.
Oh,
That's
I don't know
please
women.
enjoy
Listen to
yourself.
her.
That's what the streams are supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a place where we're enjoying ourselves. If it becomes that serious,
Look at her.
then
She's
you shouldn't be on stream because
there.
people
See,
like you.
We
Nobody's mad.
we transfer that to sex. You know, oh shit.
Yeah.
Anna
Could you
doesn't
see like you're on top, Neil, and she goes, "No, I'm on top. God damn you!" And then she gets on top, and you're like, "No, I'm on fucking top." And then you guys like end up wrestling and everything else like that, you know. So
It's gonna be hot.
yeah, it's gonna be like the best ever. Best ever. So anyway, and then the other thing is, hey Boz, I want to say this to you, and I'm gonna jump off right after
She
that.
likes you. She doesn't
So
like me
Boz,
anymore.
I remember when you said "fuck Trump, fuck ICE."
I-
But now, well, let me finish. But now you see what the hell is happening in Europe, and then you realize, hey, wait a second. Like law enforcement is not pretty, and when you want to get rid of people who don't want to be removed, well, guess what? It's not going to look pretty. And bottom line is, you have millions upon millions upon millions of people they let into this country. They didn't give a shit. And now somebody's trying to do something about it, and everybody's all up in arms.
Mhm.
Well, if you never fucking let them in, you wouldn't have to kick them the fuck out.
Yeah.
And we have laws
And when
for a reason.
Obama did it, nobody did anything.
Yeah,
Because he was
We have
the
laws
good
for a
guy.
reason.
He
I
was the
can't go-
Anoush. He was
You
the
think I can go to
Anoush.
Norway tomorrow and just say, "Hey, I'm going to live in Norway," and that's the end of it, and I'm a citizen? No, they say you got to go through a whole process. I can't just do what I want, and that's really what it boils down to. And so I'm not making fun of you or whatever, but like this whole shit, like you listening to people who have heads up their ass, you know,
they can do it without killing anybody. You know, just use tasers for crying out loud.
Well, how about this?
Hey,
Leave.
Hey, Obama deported a lot more immigrants, illegal immigrants. Am I correct? They call him the deporter in chief. But nobody gave him a hard time because he was the Anoush of the president. You understand?
Anyway, good to see you, Boz. I got to run.
Yeah,
I love Anoush, but I'm just saying people love Anoush. You know, they see him as the Obama of Fragcom, right? Now, who do they see me as? They see me as the Trump of Fragcom. And Trump isn't well liked in Fragcom.
Yeah, even though Obama's government also they basically started all these wars in the Middle East from 2011 and on, like like Egypt, Libya, Egypt also had a little bit, Syria, of course. It was basically all them that started the whole thing. There was nothing going on before that,
Wait, say that again. Are you talking about with Clinton? With
Hillary that
Clinton?
So-called Arab Spring in 2011,
Okay.
Because I have had family that lived in Libya, actually. I mean, they weren't from Libya, of course.
When they killed the what was his name? Gaddafi. I forget the leader of Libya, which was a big mistake when they assassinated him. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Explain that.
The life was much better with him in charge. Everybody says, like everybody owned the house. It was like in their law, like everybody had the right to have a house.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, and students they had to they got a lot of free stuff too. If you were a student, you didn't have to worry about all the loans and whatever. So now it's one big mess, really.
Yeah.
that country.
Yeah. Now, do you know how? Explain how Hillary Clinton was involved with that.
Oh, I don't know really.
Okay. But who was the president at the time?
That part. It was Obama.
Obama.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he
So
got the Nobel Peace Prize here before that. That was a laugh. My God.
because it's a hive mind, Obama is seen as the good guy,
Yeah.
right? Because he's black. He's a very well spoken, right? But
Yeah.
he was doing fucked up things, evil things.
Yeah. He
But the
had
thing
like
is,
George
Trump,
Soros, in his.
he's me. I'm Trump. I don't know how to, I don't know how to be persuasive. I don't know how to, get the liberals on my side and be like very politically correct. John doesn't either. The noticer doesn't either. We're three peas in a pod, and hopefully you'll accept me in your pod, noticer. So the bottom line is some people, they're smooth operators. You understand?
Yeah.
They're smooth operators, and the smooth operators don't get much. What do you call backlash or something? Yeah, they don't get that. Like the people like Trump who just speak the truth, which is the hard truth a lot of times. Remember, he said, where did COVID come out of? COVID came out of China. But when he said it, everybody was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's racist. He's this and that." But now it's common fact that it came out of China. But when he said it, everybody was like, "No, it came out of Europe. It came out of the United States."
No,
It's like
everybody knows. I mean, it came from China.
now people know. But when he said it as a white guy. People don't like a forceful white guy. It came out of China. And because they don't like white guys are bad. He said it in a masculine way.
And I remember there was this actress, I really don't like her. And, her name is Chloe Bennett. Her father is Chinese, not her mother. Her mother is white. And she was like so angry writing on Instagram, "Oh, how dare he call it a Chinese virus, that Trump, it's not a Chinese virus. It's just because her father is Chinese." I'm like, fuck you. Well, it is.
Yeah.
It is. That's a fact. It was.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was a big deal. Like it came out of facility Anthony Fauci was operating. And, and Wuhong, I don't know, Wulong
Yeah,
tea?
I mean, some white guy was involved.
Wulong cha?
But yeah. Everybody, it's always whatever kind of messed up shit is going on. I'm sure there's always one white guy involved in it. At least,
yeah.
I'm being sarcastic.
But if you have a black woman like Karen Bass who didn't even take care of like the forest fires and she was like in a foreign country having a good time, like she didn't care. She wasn't organized enough to make sure that we were ready for a fire. But nobody, it's all BS, man, because it's people that believe in identity politics. That's the fucking problem with the world right now. And they're going to be the losers. But, when 20, 30 years ago, when Cuddles is dead, I want everybody to say Cuddles was right, RIP, okay? Because I know I'm right,
The problem is everything has to change as the time is moving on. Like it's like they have like these politicians think like they always have to change things and introduce new stuff, and that's where it goes wrong really most of the time.
Yeah, because they view people by their personalities. Tom Homan, he's an honest person, but the way he speaks, he's a little forceful because he's passionate, but if it was a black woman who was doing the same job, she would be viewed as like, oh, she's doing the right thing. But now that he has a spotlight as a white man, he must be doing something bad. Orange man bad. It's all the perception in their mind, and that's it. Mark
Yeah,
is the most
straight
oh
white.
shit! Look at her. You could think
Oh,
of him if you make love with me. He is the winner in my books. Runner up, John.
how you're now?
I'm fucking last place. I don't.
When did you see John? I mean, I never saw him turn on, or maybe once.
Yeah. Of course, he's turned on his camera many times on the Noticer stream. I'm like in last place, man.
I thought
Dude,
AM
she
was
has the
gonna
hot
be-
for you. She's hot, man. Go for it. You're married, bro. Like, that's fine. I mean, shoot your shot. If she goes for it, I'm not interested anymore.
Daryl Hall. Yeah, a little bit.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. John ain't gonna shoot his shot. Like, there's certain people who I know won't shoot their shot with Anna. One of them is Fernando, and one is John.
Isn't he
The
married?
Noticer, he's more into like the Dahlia type. So
Yeah.
I could trust him.
Like me, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
he's like the blue eyes,
Mm.
yeah, like you like, yeah.
But I'm
Like,
glad.
I prefer Anna.
I'm glad
But
that
it's-
Anna got new glasses. I mean, really, that's all you need. I mean, to improve your looks.
You
I
can
mean,
go off on her. She's mad at me right now. Go say everything you want to say.
you're
I-
welcome, Anna. By the way.
You can. I'm not defending her right now. She's like on a little thing about like putting all these other guys up on pedestals. So you could say whatever you want. Go for it.
I mean, no, I don't want to be just, kind of squared up.
You gotta admit,
But,
she is very sexy. I mean, you
yeah,
can't deny-
but it was
Dude,
just
when I
those
first saw that
glasses.
dance, when I first saw her bi-curious dance or whatever the fuck she was calling it for her project, I was like, damn.
She looks really good. I
You
just thought.
look like you were blank. Your whole face was blank. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, what the hell? You gay? No,
Yeah.
like it was hot. You didn't really think of it as hot?
I was a little bit embarrassed to tell you the truth because
Yeah.
but
You're
that's
trying
who
to be
I
respectful.
am. That's how I am. Yeah, I just no, but the dance was really good. I mean, the way she's not a dancer, so I told her that.
Thank you, sir, for being respectful.
I mean, I told her. She asked me. She first showed me that before I showed it on the stream, and I was like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." I mean, yeah, for someone who's not a dancer, really, so especially.
Yeah, she's hot, man. She knows how to seduce a man. She's very
Yeah.
good at that. Like, honestly, she streamed with me, and she asked me to stream with her, right? Which, like, she doesn't like that, if I say that. But holy shit, dude, I fell for that woman, hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, and I just said, oh my God, you're my woman. I just like, it was just like you fall for someone. I fell for her so hard, man. Oh my, not like
Yeah.
hard, like my penis hard.
Everybody could
People
see
take that wrong, but I fell for her like, oh my God, oh God, this is what's been missing in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like the thing is, like, I mean, thank God. I mean, Captain and Coke might have that big crush on her like I have, but he's respectful, Noticer is like, look, he's being respectful. I don't go for that. Oh, no. Good. Thank you. That's mine.
I didn't say
I don't
that.
share. I don't share.
The dance, you did it right.
And don't
Anna.
look down because these guys, I'm not a big fan of like big breasts, but like I know guys
Yeah.
are, don't look down because these guys will get turned on automatically and then hitting on my woman.
The
Shit.
thing is, you did write "Happy Valentine's" Slavo, so it was kind of like a tribute. But I didn't say it was for me. No, I never claimed the dance was just for me. It was for everybody. I guess.
Stop the drive. You seduced me. Holy shit. She doesn't understand her value.
Now we had.
I could be honest though. If I were like 25, like maybe not, but like I'm an old man, and when you see another hot Italian woman like around your age, it's kind of like, wow,
Same Anna. How do you say ditto? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
never
getting
saw
hot in
you
here,
that way
man.
either. Yeah.
I don't mean, please excuse my little bit of a halfie right now. It's not about you, Boz.
No.
Oh
Thank
God,
God
now
something is
it's
not
ringing
about me.
in my millennial ears. It's getting here. Oh shit! And are you doing the all-female streams? Oh yes, I am married. I don't cheat, but if I had a whole, God damn it, Captain! A tribute for love. Never saw
You
you
know
that way.
what I wanted to say? We already had the rap battle. Now we should have a dance battle. Like Anna and Talia
Don't
and
ask that stupid question.
Kate,
Look, Kevin,
maybe.
stop asking. It was for like, okay, I should have made it on a stream, but it was a little bit of stream life because I was bored with like Kevin like went off on you and I didn't agree with that. And I was like, what the hell why is Kevin going off on Boz so hard? I didn't like it. I had a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
man.
So I try to like talk about the masturbation thing because it was like less like angry. It was fun. It was whatever.
Well,
And we're
it
all
didn't
adults.
do
We're all adults in here.
it didn't do no favors to me. To
No,
me,
I saw how emotional you got and everything, and I thought like Kevin was a little too hard, and it was just not. It was not fun. And I'm gonna be honest with
no.
you. So I brought
I
up a
mean,
topic that I don't care. People are gonna see me as a creep. People are gonna see me as weird, but like I threw myself out there so he wouldn't make a whole hour stream talking crap about you.
and the
I
chat
threw
didn't
myself
help it
into the
either.
firing line.
I mean, the mood in the chat wasn't good. I mean, it was pretty anti me, and that didn't help. But Kevin, yeah, I felt like he was trying to make me like, oh, boss, he's, I just felt kind of them, how you say, it, emasculating in a way, even. And then he compared me to that guy, I said already, the big T, and like, come on, I'm not some kind of guy who's totally, fucked up, in his head or anything. It's just I've been going through some stuff, lately. I mean, now and but yeah, it's gonna get better, of course, eventually. Just
Dude,
then you had an
she's going after the
infatuation.
number one streamer right now. Look at her. She's like my emperor has not entered my life yet. I am average looking with an exceptional mind and soul.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my god, I was really when I started my own stream later on. You didn't want to be there, man. You didn't want to listen to that. I was really, oh my god, going ballistic on Kevin and Anuj even who blocked me already for some reason. Anuj can be like very righteous, self-righteous, whatever you call it. Yeah, self-righteous, I think. So no, I mean, but it's his choice anyway. Fine, but I don't.
It's kind of weird, like how people are affected.
Yeah.
And I know some people will say, "Well, he's a narcissist," or I'm like, "Are you a narcissist?" I don't.
No, I
The answer
mean,
is yes. The answer is yes. but
I don't think I'm a real like big narcissist
not
anyway.
or delusional. But
Well, yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
want to make this a mean stream. I'm just
I'm
saying.
a how do you say? I'm a
y-
guy who likes to kind of like beautify things in a way. Make things like prettier than they really are and stuff.
Yeah,
Like yeah.
it's like a coping mechanism.
Yeah, that's what it
It's a
is.
coping
Because I've been
mechanism.
through a lot in my life.
Yeah, so you want to. Yeah, I understand that
Yeah, it
because
is a coping mechanism.
no, like okay, listen. When my mom was, on her dying bed or whatever, right? I go visit her, and she says, "Neil, guess who was here? Dad just left, and my mom was here too." You know,
Hmm.
and these are people that have been dead for many, many years.
Yeah.
So, and she was smiling, and she was happy, and it was her little world.
Yeah.
And who was I to say, no, this isn't real? No, I just let her live her fantasy because her life was so miserable in reality. It was the end of her life, and so
Hmm.
you paint a fake world, and I understand that it's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
And like, so some people will say, okay, he's delusional, but yeah, to have a coping mechanism is delusional, but to say delusional, I guess, isn't as nice as saying a coping mechanism.
Yeah. Delusional. That means you don't have a grip on reality, and that you think you are better maybe than you are, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it's a coping mechanism, and it's something, yeah, to make life more enjoyable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't really think
It's like having a happy place, in your
a happy
brain.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We all need a happy place.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe not when you are 18, but when you are like 36, 7 already, yeah, you do.
But I think Kevin does give you, fuck Kevin, by the way, but Kevin does give you good advice sometimes.
Yeah,
And he says, why don't you go out and why don't you go to the little mall by you?
I do that.
Yeah.
It's not like, yeah, it helps, but it's not like a solution or anything. Like, fine, I mean, yeah,
It's like, yeah, but
it helps
like if it's a little exit from your life that you view as miserable.
every day, yeah. Well, it's very monotonic. I don't think it's miserable, but it's
No,
monotonic.
monotonic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with monotonic.
No, I mean, many people, I think, have that kind of life now,
I live a monotonic life.
because we have so much inside our homes now. Like before, we only had the TV, and that was it. Maybe VCR. Now you have all these other things.
Yeah.
You know.
I think you'd be happy if you had a new laptop, to be honest with you. No,
This one
wait,
is new, but it
You did a
doesn't
little
have a
laugh.
good.
You did a little laugh. Now,
Yeah, I mean,
like my Italian Anna, which I'm still sticking with the Italian Anna because, god damn, is she fine. And it's not performative. Yeah, my Italian Anna, she kind of mentioned that laugh. And when you have that laugh, how do you like when I said it would be nice for you to get a new laptop, you did the little laugh. What does the little laugh mean?
just like, because this one is new. That's why I'm
Wait.
laughing.
This one you have is new?
Yeah, it's just that the fan is noisy for some reason. But I've had other PCs before, laptops.
Wait, you bought this one new?
Yeah, like in 25th of March, I remember the date.
This 25th of March of this year?
Yeah,
And this is like not renewed or refurbished. Is this refurbished?
I mean, what
Or is
does
it
that
brand
mean?
new? Refurbished means like
Or
somebody
like
else owned it and then they
used? Yeah, no, it's new. It's brand new. Yeah.
oh
Hmm. Yeah, it's something. Otherwise, it's good. I mean, like for instance, the pictures are bigger than on the old one. For instance, the pictures I already had saved. They're the better quality and all that and stuff like that. But just the fan that makes problems with the humming and all that. Yeah. Karaoke.
listen to Kevin. He used to jerk to me. What the heck? Oh shit.
He'll get his winner.
I would never I honestly I did it like because I already told her like in real life, like like messages back and forth. But like I didn't want the stream, like I was like, dude, and Anna may like me because of this, because Anna says it's getting old, like it's getting old. The whole thing on picking on bars and this and that is
Oh
getting old.
yeah.
Anna said that, and I kind of wanted to go
Sure.
there before it was like, okay, let's pick on Boz Day. And I went in there and I thought it was sort of humorous and it would, it would lighten up the mood. And it did. It lightened up the mood. And then you came on and you were talking about your screenplay. And then like Sticks was on and, it ended up being a really good stream. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is I wanted to lighten up the mood. And I'm like, okay,
Oh, you were there too. I missed that part.
yeah, but like politics isn't really attacking anybody. Politics is just I'm not attacking anybody like that we know. It's just like I'm talking. Yeah.
There's a lot of fighting in politics though. Yeah. But yeah, that you can't help it. I mean, people have such different views, and I mean now especially there's so much, like people who have different political opinions. They really go at each other's throats a lot, man. They get so fucking vicious and violent. Like, ooh, that guy is a fucking Trump MAGA guy. Yeah, fuck him.
That's okay, sir. She definitely saw angels.
Or that woman is a fucking liberal fucking bitch.
Like if I like somebody, usually like Kevin and me, like I said messed up things, but Kevin and me will speak on the phone later on today with Aram and everything will be cool. But
yeah, you are like a
like I'm not
gang.
Well, like if I consider somebody my friend, I'm not gonna just like like Anna wants me as like a long-term friend, and that's cool because like if we could be long-term friends, maybe later on we could
Does she
obviously
still? I hope so.
no, I keep friends. A lot of people they don't keep friends. Just because somebody new comes along or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the good thing is Anna has kind of, as you like to say, leaned into it. Like Diana, I used to know like a few months ago. Oh no, she will never be here. I mean, or like
Karen or who? Wait, we talking about Karen? Oh, Anna, yeah.
Anna.
Loosened up, man. Do
Yeah.
you like when I saw her on Eugene's stream and with Julian? I seen everything, Anna. Don't even try to act like you're all that now. I'm gonna have to put a little Anna in her place. But she was like with Julian and but she was so serious and like harsh and like masculine voice. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It was like and like and then she was on yours. She was like real tough and like really like I fucking loosened her up, man. I don't care. I got her to be a fucking real like attractive woman, you know, like she said, "Oh, that's not true." You see, she puts on her little sweet voice now.
If you want to take the credit for that,
like I loosened her up. She doesn't want to admit it. I turned her into like the hottest, sexy woman that every guy wants. Because before, when she was on your stream, nobody wanted her. But I turned her into a woman every guy wants now. You see that? I was it was all me that loosened her up and softened her up. You know, she doesn't want to admit that because I'm good. I'm good with women. Women never want to break up with me. I have to always break up with them. See, I got Anna. I loosened her up so much where she's just like feminine. Let me see if I can put her on her Instagram. Oh, no, she took that video down. Bye-bye. She says, you know, like, Anna loves you. Chicana loves you. You see that? She never did that kind of stuff before.
No, I don't.
Chicana loves you.
She's blocked me on Instagram, but maybe she'll unblock me now. I hope so.
Chat dead. I'm not even paying attention to chat. No, I got her into like my world of a perfect 10. Like right now, for a woman, for me, Anna's a perfect 10. She's a perfect 10 for me. I sort of molded her, but she doesn't realize that. And now she's like, oh, there's no one better than her. She's hot. She's you know, just kind of like she's funnier. She's everything she wasn't before. And
she was kind of, I don't know, a little bit judgmental before when it comes
now
to
I've sort of you know, I'm sure she had it inside her, but now see, look at her trying to act tough. She's alpha female. She just wants to show off the alpha female thing. No, I'm an alpha female. You did not loosen me up at all. What are you saying, Neil? You're the first guy that I told to mind his fucking business. Yeah. But
that was a classic. I mean,
I'm talking post that.
That was unforgettable. Just mind your own fucking business.
Okay, no need to put me in my place. No, I didn't put you in your place.
And then you got all, you know, when
like
your
the conversation
stream,
with her and Eugene was like so boring and just blah.
But I remember you and the others. I don't know if Kevin was in on it, but you were like really like ripping into her later on, like, oh, how could she treat me like that and stuff. Yeah. You were really pissed.
No, but now she's more fun. She's like she's loosened up. That's all I can say. She's more fun now.
Yeah,
I was serious on Slav because he wanted a different type of stream. The press told me that you all bullied him.
They were bullying.
I bought into it. Stop, Slav.
It's true.
She always talks about she loves Eugene. Last time she said, wait. See, this is the little. Last time she said she loves Eugene, it was ILUV Eugene. Now she's spelling the word out. See, this is like, oh my God.
Like
it was last time she says ILUV Eugene. Now it's LOVE. Oh, that's a little concerning.
Well, forget about
She's,
Anna. You know
forget about Anna.
that spot is taken by Lily. She wants Eugene, I think. Yeah.
No, you weren't always fun, Anna. I'll just
Oopsie.
be honest.
I mean, no, I was not gonna say she wasn't fun. No, but when I
You
first
can't.
saw who she
You're not
was,
allowed to talk bad about her because whatever you say, she's gonna call you Slavo Bazo and Bozo and
was
you
no,
know.
like when she started following me on Instagram, and when I
Look at
saw
her.
and heard who she was, I'm like, wow, like she follows me. You know, that was really
But look at her.
wow.
Eugene is my 10. You see this?
She's trying to make you feel bad. She's trying
She
to,
does. She's doing a damn good job.
yeah, just
She's
like
looking for
Dahlia
her
when she
emperor.
throws hearts to Marcus.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I'm talking a
That sucks. It's
little
not
like
fun.
ghetto. Yeah, I feel you.
Mm.
There's no such thing as alpha female with humans. Such bullshit. She's an alpha female. That's what she considers herself. Oh God.
I
But
mean,
like,
Eugene,
no, she's and loosening her up.
that's
She
not.
laughs more. She's more. She smiles more.
Sorry,
When
Anna,
she was
but
listen, when she was on Eugene's stream, we could watch that stream. She wasn't smiling at all. She was just like kind of. It was different. It was a different vibe. And
yeah.
with the Julian thing, she was just like she didn't show her
Well,
face. She was
I
off camera.
didn't see those streams, so I would know. Yeah. No, I mean.
She said, "Slav, keep that mouth shut."
Sorry, Anna. Lily's got you beat. Sorry, that's a
So,
fact.
so let me ask you: will you try to recruit her to? No, you didn't always laugh. I watched it. No, well, laugh, but not like but it was a different laugh. It was a harsh laugh. It wasn't. It was a forced. I don't know. I think I could. I'd have to look and compare the two to really make a good judgment on that. Maybe I'm wrong. So it
I
was this.
think
It was like at the time that's what I saw, but like I'd have to go through both and then compare and contrast.
I
So
think
my
also
statement
Eugene
doesn't really
likes.
stand as strong.
I also think Eugene likes Lily because I mentioned to him the other day he was streaming. I said, Lily, I think Lily really likes you, and he smiled like really widely, and was like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah, maybe.
Well, I think Eugene's from Croatia or something.
Yeah, well, his parents are like from, yeah. Well, they are actually from this border town between Herzegovina and Croatia, like Bosnia Herzegovina. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
mm,
Eugene used to be very friendly with me at a certain point, you know. Yeah.
yeah,
He
I
sent
know
me he
he's
sent me
still,
he sent me the first two fragrances. He like sent me
mm,
the first two samples for the first two fragrances.
I
I don't
told
think
him
I
how,
don't think it was like he was sending it to me because like he wanted advertisement, but I think he just sent it to me as a friend, you know?
right. Yeah, no, he once asked about you. Like when I mentioned you in one of his streams, he was like, "Oh, what's he doing now?" It's just, yeah,
I honestly I can't stand by my statement, Anna, because like I'm just saying of the vibe I got back then, and it's not the vibe. Like I'd have to really, I'd have to study it and compare and contrast. So my statement does not stand. It does not hold water at this point in time. Yeah, her emperor. She's waiting for her emperor.
yeah. Good luck. I mean,
She'll
yeah.
she'll she's got a lot of good qualities about her.
That means it's not you, Neil. You gotta
It's
accept
not me
that.
though. It's gonna be someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
Her Caesar.
Her Caesar. Yeah. Oh, her Caesar crown. The Caesar crown snake.
Like an emperor. I mean, Caesar.
She's a fun, like when I started to really like her, I was doing a CPAP stream,
Mm.
and she's like, "Good morning, I mean, every guy wants this. Like, wake up. I like to wake up with her, and she's like, "Good morning, honey. Like, can I get you some coffee?" Every guy wants that. And I woke up, and it was just like the first couple seconds, and she's like on the screen, "Good morning. You want some coffee?" Like, dude, I was like, "Oh my god!" I already like had her on my stream, and we had a good time. I think it was before that we streamed together, and I was already like falling for him. Trust me, you fall for Anna. It's serious. Like, yeah, she's very. She's got something about her that like is very attractive, and it's hard to escape from that. It's like yeah.
Well, I mean, saying my emperor doesn't sound very feminist. I mean, if the man is gonna be your emperor, it's like a little bit not very feministic. Hey, Andy.
She's gonna kiss a frog like Reaper. Oh shit!
No,
But yeah, like
yeah, we used to also send messages. I would say, "Buongiorno, Anna, how are you?" And
she
was
liked it.
like, "Yeah, buongiorno, Slaven." Yeah, I like that she used my real name, and she didn't like Boz, and I understand that. So, Billy Rubin. Okay, that actually means white Rubin in our language.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So she says, "Did you have your coffee?" No, because I was sleeping, and then I just woke up. I woke.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm sorry. That was another mistake on my part, and I thought, well, did you have your coffee? Okay, no, because I was sleeping. It was a CPAP stream, and I woke up, and she says, "Did you have your coffee?" No, I just woke up. I thought, okay, so now she goes down to a 9.9.
Make
Goes
me
down
my
to 9.9.
like. What do you just drink black coffee or what?
Shut up, Burner Bill. Who's Burner Bill? Me? Oh, Bill Rubin. He's a burner.
Anna, I'm sorry. I fucked up.
Baz, Moose Money, AMK, and all the stars. What's up?
I
Andy?
wasn't in the as I said, the right headspace, the right mindset as well.
Okay, so listen, like right now, you could, like, what can you say to maybe repair this thing? Because she likes to repair stuff. I noticed that about her. So
she does.
Go ahead. Yeah. So it's the floor is yours.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, this was really ugly. It got too ugly in the end, but now I'm glad it's kind of, the ugliness has died down, thank goodness. And we took shots at each other, and but I understand Anna was very angry and hurt, and I didn't want that to happen really, but it came, it was out of my came out of, how you say, got out of control. And I was really not in a good place at the time, and because let's face it, basically 99% because of the stuff with Dahlia, it wasn't all good. Also at the time, she had blocked me again and stuff in like late February or something. And didn't wanna answer my emails
You're
anymore.
fucking up. You're fucking up.
So what? No, I'm just trying to explain where I was.
Yeah, but it's not about you. That's the no. You gotta. You're fucking
but
up.
no,
I'm just trying to help you. You should have said, like, I really enjoyed having you on as my co-host. Yeah, but of course. But you kind of like were talking about yourself, and
I said that. Shut up, Moose.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You
but
just start all over. Start all over.
it
Go
was
ahead.
just a bad set of events. I mean, or bad timing, I guess. That's what I said. It would have been so much better if we, started this friendship like a year ago or something, 10 months, whatever. I love you, Anna. No, I mean, yeah, you were like a sister, really, basically, older sister. And I don't know about doxing, really, but maybe it wasn't anything major anyway. I think maybe I'm wrong. Shut up, Moose, once again. Who are you calling fucking idiot? You wanna fuck? Want me fucking bust your? Oh, sorry. So no, it's like, what did I want to say? Yeah, I talk too much about you know who. I'm sorry about that. I talked too much about her when we were supposed to talk. It was supposed to be about you and me only. And you warned me several times, but I wouldn't listen in the end because I was so preoccupied with that. I don't know when I misquoted her. That I think you said that was something that you told me that your father used to say when you were grumpy when you didn't get your will. You had to get your will always and stuff like that. That's all I remember saying. I didn't know your father, but he sounded like a really wonderful guy. As I said, my own father was kind of a good man, but also he could be very like angry and strict sometimes. He was like a school principal and stuff. Actually, yeah, and later worked as a boss in several other institutions. So yeah, very like authoritative man. But anyway, uh, I would just like to, if we could talk. I don't ask you to take me, like in as a friend like before. No, I just ask to talk to you, at least one more time, and just to work it all out. And I mean, we should get all the negative emotions out that way. I think that would help, and not hold back anything, of course, because sometimes people. Well, that part I don't know. You are determined, yeah. You want to help everyone. Yeah, you lose sight on things. In your idealism, I think you kind of tend to lose sight. And I
Okay,
don't.
so yeah, like a lot of the women I've dated, not all, not all, not all. If they don't get their way, they can turn into a cranky little bitch. So, like, you know, there's like if her father said that or he didn't say that, whatever. I mean, there's a truth to
Mm,
that statement, and maybe you misquoted her, but like a lot of
yeah,
women are like that.
she definitely is an
They don't get their
idealist.
way, they're gonna be a
Yeah.
cranky little bitch.
When you are an idealist, you can be very stubborn, of course, and you don't want to accept certain things, certain limitations, and then yeah, you get cranky, you get very like contentious to use like.
All right, but it's typical, man. It's not like
Mm,
a lot of she hates when I do this, but yeah,
mm.
you know,
I think Anna is romantic, but also very.
yeah.
She's
But does she fight fair? And that's I haven't
yeah.
really been with her, but does she fight fair? Because some women fight, and it's like they want their way, and it's their way or the highway.
Mm.
It's just the way it is.
The thing is, I'm too emotional,
And
and That's why I kind of tend to mess up sometimes, even with people that I really care about. Like I just get too caught up in something, and then I forgot. I can be, selfish or whatever you want. Yeah, and just ignore the fact that I'm really talking to them and not to this other person that I am very, very preoccupied with or obsessed with. But that's how obsession works. Even when you don't intend to, you start talking about that person you're obsessed with. So I know you would not accept it, Hannah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you fight fair, but I mean, when you made those videos and shorts about me, there was a lot of kind of, nasty name
Exactly. She
calling.
should she should forgive you because she did all those videos about you.
Yeah. Like,
It's
actually
like,
went as
okay,
far as
you got
calling
your
me.
licks in, she got her licks in. All right,
Yeah.
everybody got their licks in. Let's forgive each other and come back on my stream and talk about perfumes.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna do it on K stream, but anyway, yeah, she can do it here as well. Why not?
No, the funny. No, it's true. What Anna said is true, and I've been told that before. I don't know by who, but I'm sure I've been told that. Like, it's a huge turnoff. But yeah, you don't trust women. You have your reasons, but how you generalize them is a huge turnoff. Yeah, I agree. It's
I
not. It's just, yeah. It's hard to. I
here's
I I have women friends also. This woman I speak to, she says, her dad left her when she was a little girl,
mm,
and so she has a very hard time with trusting men because of that situation.
and
And
I
that's
don't
what
think.
that's
Yeah,
why I
sorry.
say that's why I say uh, the relationship, the family structure is important
Yeah,
because you know Anna's mom and dad stay together, and the family structure is important,
mm,
you know, because there are a
yeah.
lot of women
A
who
lot of
their
divorces.
fathers left when they were little
Yeah,
kids,
yeah. Here,
and
a
they
lot of
they
them.
you know you
Yeah,
know.
here in Norway, a lot of divorced. You know, like
Did,
children of divorce.
did you actually use her full name in a doxing or what?
No, I don't know how she said I doxed her. In what way? I mean, but no, I just want to say one
She
more
should
thing.
change her Instagram name too. But yeah,
Anna, you said I need attention. I mean, and that's all right. But I
the,
mean,
the,
I think you show also that you like attention as well. Making all those shorts and videos, and you still do it. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be, totally blunt.
I think what happened is
She's
she,
enjoying it. I mean,
yeah.
yeah. So, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's the bottom line.
Oh,
There's nothing wrong
I
with it
didn't know that.
until you get like very addicted to attention. Then it's wrong. There's
Hmm.
something wrong with that.
That's not good, Anna. I didn't know that. I'm a little turned off by that too. But it's not your fault. I'm just saying, dude. I don't know that. No, I like a woman that their parents were always together,
Why
and
is
and I'm
Moose
not going to
talking?
settle for that either. Like, I agree with that. And and Anna has no control over that. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's a big deal. All right.
But it's like, and another thing, it's not like that I'm aware, like, I'm not a 10 or a 9, but you kept talking about how handsome everybody else is. It's like, how do you feel if I kept saying, oh, Dahlia is so beautiful and Christine is so whatever, cute, and I never complimented you on your looks. It's kind of, kind of stings, doesn't that? Doesn't it? I mean, yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm going to end the stream, man.
All right.
But thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, later.
Bye.